Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your expert assassin Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to finish off Hector's quest line and start on Socrates. So I'm going to let this cutscene go on, and here we go.
Heitor.
Ah, my friend! I'm so glad you're here.
I know that look. If you need a favor, just tell me.
Well, yes. A small one. A mercenary and old friend of mine has gotten himself captured.
So you'd like me to free him?
Sadly, I'm no longer able to do these things myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, my friend. Once you rescue him, take him to the beach. I've left a boat there for him to escape.
Tell me where to look for him.
He's in a military camp just north of here.
Why are you so worried about a mercenary?
He's a friend. Didn't I do the same for you? Remember that trouble you and Marcos got into?
Yes, you're right.
If we're not going to look out for each other, who will?
Time to go get your friend.
I am back, and now we got Hector's going to hate, which we're going to have to free someone, of course. And we have to go exactly free him, and then afterwards we do one or two things, and then we do is finish off the quest afterwards. It's not a bad quest at all, to be honest with you. It's pretty good at times, and it was pretty fun, I'll admit myself. Okay, since I'm in explorer mode, I set the path right where we want to be. Since this might be a long journey, all I'm going to do is speed up the footage, so here we go. I am back, and we have found the location of the mercenary, and we're going to free him. Now, at the time of this video, I think I did the stealth approach. I'm not certain, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on and sneak my way through, most likely, and here we go on that.
You have my thanks.
I am back, and now we have to escort him to the boat so he can escape, of course. Now, this part of the quest is pretty easy. All we have to do is reach the point and watch a cutscene, and the quest is complete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that roll, and here we go.
There you are! I was starting to think you wouldn't show up.
You!
Hello, Emilko. Long time.
Heitor, what's going on? Why are you here?
Of course. He didn't tell you, did he? You've been used, my friend.
Shut up! I'm not here to hear you talk. I'm here to see you die.
You deceived me! You asked me to rescue him just so you could kill him!
I didn't lie. Just omitted some details, that's all.
I got him out as you asked, so why kill him now? I could have dealt with him if that's what you wanted.
Because I had to see him.
Why?
Because he killed the love of my life.
We both shared guilt in that. But she was my wife!
Your wife?
She wouldn't have died if...
What? If I hadn't caught you? If you hadn't attacked me? If she hadn't tried to stop us? If our blades hadn't struck her down? Who's to blame here?
Despite what either of you did, this won't bring her back.
It will make me feel better.
And that's all that's important to you in the end, isn't it? Easing your conscience.
You think killing him would make you feel better? I guarantee it won't. And it sounds like she wouldn't have wanted either of you to get hurt.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Fuck you're sorry! You destroyed my life that night. But I agree with your friend. Let's just pray we never see each other again.
Why, you...
Let him go. You made the right choice here.
Sometimes we cannot make up for the mistakes of our past. I'm just glad all those years with me didn't rub off on you.
Sometimes we need to move on from the past, like I did from Kefalonia. You have a chance to make a new life. Use it.
I am back, and now the quest is complete. Hector is done, and we did learn our life lesson. Get all the information uphand before you do the quest next time, and the past is the past. So I'm going to skip ahead towards Sokrates quest line, and here we go. Alright, here's the deal about this quest line. It starts out with Blondie from the party, and then Socrates does interfere and such. And here's the thing about this quest line. It is linked to occultists. I didn't know at the time of the video because I was doing every single quest looking for said cultist, but in a future video I will point his exact location. Still, do this quest, it's really fun, and you get to interact with Greece's most famous troll, Socrates. And here's the cutscene on that.
Cassandra! I knew you'd be back for more. I can't say it hasn't been on my mind, but alas, we must save it for another time.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanis has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metrun, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe. Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
I don't speak in circles or...
I am back, and it looked like Socrates and Blondie gave us a quest about forging this guy's name on citizenship list. Yeah. Look like we're gonna have to go do something for him, which is not gonna be fun at all, but then again, it's Socrates. What can you do? He's gonna make you think and you get trolled at the same time. Well, if you take it that way. It depends, really. Still, we're gonna sneak around this area and get to where we need to be. So I'm going to do is when I get to where I need to go, I'm going to let the action go on, and here we go on that.
There. His name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
I am back, and we got the name officially forged. Besides, our bounty is now gone. So we're going to get our way back to Socrates and see what he's going to make us do, or how he's going to make us feel. Depends on everybody in the video how he feels. Yeah, you better start thinking when you are with Socrates, because he's going to make you do something, and then you're going to make yourself think about something, what you just did. You know what I mean? He tests you, but still, it can be fun. Alright, besides this Athenian guard bugging us and getting stabbed, yeah, at the time of this recording, I'd still hadn't worked on getting towards the Minotaur Axe, much less 50, and I was using the spear, which is a good weapon. That's long range. It's not like the damage with the axe, but still, it's pretty awesome in my mind. Yeah, that's right. It's a good weapon too. You never know. You just pick alternatives and such. Now we're going to get close by Socrates and Blondie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the action go on, and here we go on this nice cutscene here.
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Well, sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job.
I am back, and now we passed the citizenship test, and we're going to grab another quest from him, so here we go on that.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Perus, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course. This should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
Time to find Peiros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
Well, it looked like Blondie and Socrates roped us into another quest. And that quest is we got to convince someone to convince the person we forged the signatures for in the previous quest that he's a good citizen of Athens. So we're going to Athens Mint and try to find him, of course. Off to the Mint we go now, and Socrates' quest line will make you think. And of course, he's a far philosophy, so yeah, he's gonna put his own spin on that. And you gotta put your own spin on that, and then it gets fun. Good debate and such. So once we get to the Mint, we have to convince this guy somehow to vouch. So we are close by, and there we go. There's the witness right there. Now, folks at home playing Explorer mode like I am, yeah, you have to do that. Otherwise, they'll show that in the map on guided mode. It's more fun just to explore in my mind. I don't see video game journalists do that. They take the guided mode, they take the easy way out, and it's not fun. No, this is more fun in my mind. So up ahead will be another cutscene. I'm gonna let that go on, and here we go on that.
That's the guy Alcibiades called Han.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
I am back, and look like I did some bribery. Yes, that's right, I bribed the dude. Sometimes in these quests, if you don't want to be violent, best bet is have a purse full of drachmi or money, and just give him money. Of course, you need to make that back later on. My advice on making money in this game is do these random daily quests, or quests that are like kill 5 Athenian archers in Athens, which the whole wall is full of them. You get a lot of money for that. At one point, I got very rich by doing that, and it helped me a lot for the bribery portion of the quest. So up ahead is a cutscene. I'm gonna let that go on, and here we go on that.
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
Person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
A person's past shows who they'll become. The one easy part of my job is how predictable people can be.
Then a war criminal such as Sokrates must bear that choice with no hope to change how he's seen. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
I am back, and we just completed that quest. We got some money back from the bribery, and of course, and some decent experience. And now we're on the next one, free speech. Yes, you need to do all Sokrates quests in order to reveal a member of the Cult of Kosmos. If you don't do them, you're never going to find them. That's simple as that, of course. I skipped ahead time because it took a while to do this quest, of course, and such. So we're going to go towards it right now and see what's up on that. At the time of this recording, I decided to kill a set of Athenian archers because I was needing some money, of course, and such. So I decided to do that before resuming the quest with Socrates. So this is the next one we're going to do is that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the cutscene go on and see what other jobs Socrates has for us. So here we go on that.
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
It looks like I'll have to report you, Socrates. It's what a good citizen would do, right?
Oh, very good. Although a bit preemptive without all the details, wouldn't you say?
It was a joke.
The real question is whether there is truth behind the joke, or if one's mind can be changed once the whole story is revealed.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where's the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
I am back, and we have to go after a horse thief. Yep. We have to go after him. Socrates points the direction this time. So if you're in both modes, yeah, you're going to get the same direction no matter what, of course. So basically we did that. The other one I think I did was a blur, and I might have got an automatic complete because of that. I don't remember, but still. We're going to go catch a horse thief. And we're going to do just that. Yeah, like Socrates Quests, they're very easy to do, and you should, like I said before, you should do them because it will later on give you a quest that will reveal a cultist member, and that's what you want to do. If you get lucky looking for those, that's great. So I'm gonna let this cutscene go on, and here we go.
Sight. That's the thief. You won't escape.
I'll crush you, won't you? Fight me! You can't run forever!
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it, or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
I am back, and I let the horse thief go because he stole the horse because his family was hungry and such. Yeah, you got to be good sometimes, and it's also a morality. Should I obey the law or not the law? Is it law or chaos? You want to be lawful good or chaotic good? In that case, I took the chaotic good path, of course. So what I'm going to do is speak a little bit more about this. After this quest, there should be the quest you need to do, which is near the mines, which you have to free this slave, of course. And Socrates is involved, so I'm going to let this cutscene go on. Here we go.
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It'll do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is the correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
Now, that quest is done. If you go south of Athens, there's Socrates Quest one more time, reveals a member of the cultists. You need to do that, of course. Well, that's all the time we have for today's video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Laters all.